everyone, welcome back to the channel, Hysteria Projects. I hope you are doing well. These messages are general, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The underlying energy is communication, approaching, voicemail, awaiting text. This could be your energy, this could be this other person's energy. I'm getting that this is this, it could be both, to be honest. This could be both of your energy. I'm getting that somebody is very clear, though. It's not giving the like head in the clouds energy. It's giving very strong. It's giving very sturdy. So maybe you set up some sort of boundaries, or maybe you could have blocked this person and this person is wanting you to reach out or trying to reach out to you and they're blocked. Whatever it may be, this is surrounding love, though. Okay? This is very much surrounding love. And somebody is very clear thinking. Now, it could be both of you. Both of you could be clear thinking. But I'm strongly getting that, like, your energy is planted. Like, you're not budging. You're very strong about something. And it's, like, giving unshakable energy, okay? So whatever this boundary is, the reasoning behind it is very strong. It feels just. We have clown, feeling ashamed, humiliation. Now, there's a lot of love between you and whoever this person is, but there's also a lot of shadows. I'm getting that this person has been doing a lot of introspection here. Specifically around their past. Now, again, this could be your energy, this could be their energy. I'm getting here, though, that maybe somebody tried to trap you in some sort of way. It doesn't have to be this person, okay? Somebody, or it could, I don't know. But I'm getting, like, outside energy, okay? So maybe a different partner. Somebody tried to, like, trap somebody or had the intentions of trapping somebody, you know? And I'm getting that it wasn't successful, you know. Whoever this past person was not successful in this. And honestly, I'm not getting that that's this person's energy. I'm getting outside party. So this could be someone that you previously had dealt with, or somebody this person had previously dealt with. But there's definitely a not for you energy here related to the past. There's a lot of shadows that are being brought up. And I feel like this person is taking a look in the mirror and they don't feel good. They don't like what they see. We have facade. Putting on a front, people pleaser, hidden motives, weird behavior. You know, that is so incredibly off-putting to you, whoever I'm talking to, that you decided to just rise above and move on. You definitely did some reflecting. You didn't like what you saw. You know, it's almost like you looked at this energy like, what are you doing? Are you trying to make a fool out of me or you? You know what I'm saying? That's the energy that is coming through. And the energy specifically for whoever this message is for is like high power energy. You know, this rising above, this eagle energy here, okay? You chose to not entertain, not do any of this. This feels karmic. You know, this feels like a mess. And your energy is so high vibing that this was a turnoff. This was off-putting. You could have even felt disgusted by it. Now, there's also this dual energy here as well, okay? So this person could have been a bit disgusted by something as well. You know, this could be discussed in their own actions and their own behaviors here, or this could be another person. Okay? There's a lot going on here. I'm not a fan. We have risk. Partner to partner. Unsafe decisions. Not thinking. Okay? You know, it's showing to me here that it's like this person wanted to take a leap towards you, but it was in this risky energy, okay? It's giving, you know, like one night stand energy. unsafe energy, and you are loyal. You have a loyal heart. You have a lot of prosperity in your life. You're successful. You're abundant. You're flourishing and thriving just fine on your own, And I mean, I'm going to say there's love here. There's love. This could be a twin flame. I would not be surprised if that came out. This could be a twin flame. There's so much mirroring here and dual energy. But what I'm getting specifically from this is that maybe this person took a leap towards you and you felt as though that this person was just maybe telling you what you wanted to hear or stringing you along or something. There was something that was incredibly off-putting to you, okay? And you chose your own happiness. You chose your own peace of mind. Hence this, flying above and moving on energy that I'm getting here. You did some reflecting on how this made you feel. You didn't like it. So you did something about it. You could have blocked this person. Okay. Let's pull some more. Yeah, you felt like you were just an option. You felt like this person was a player and just juggling connections, and you're not about that. You're not about that. Not when there's actually like real love on the table. And I'm getting that there's real love on the table here. So you see this as this person doesn't see your value, doesn't see your worth. And that's not a you problem, that's a them problem. Because you very much are aware of your own worth. I'm getting, again, very high energy from you. Oh, Lord help me. Water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I really need to take these cards out of this deck. If it resonates, it resonates, okay? And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you right now. This is the second time I've done this message. The first time I did this message, it was so irritating. It was irritating, okay? This is a situation, I'm going to say a situation, okay, where you feel as though there's games being played. You're not about to be played as nobody's fool. And because of that, now this person is feeling foolish. This person is feeling ashamed. Now, there's also an energy of this person getting unstuck from a situation, okay? Now, earlier I said something about, like, someone wanting to trap somebody, okay? This could be somebody that they were dealing with, or you, take it how it resonates, or both, okay? But I'm getting that you and or this person are moving past and moving on from the past, from old relationships. There is a lot of introspection that is happening right now. There's also a lot of emotions that are being brought up to the surface as well. I feel like maybe both of you are very hard workers and, you have a lot of determination. You have a lot of patience. But I feel as though your patience has run thin. There is something here that was very off-putting to you. And it could have been that this person was being weird. It could have been very much that this person, you felt like they were juggling. You felt like they had hidden motives. Hidden motives, unsafe decisions. If this person you felt like was still in like toxic and negative energy, that's a turnoff. Heartstrings, mind games, taking advantage. Playing with feelings, string along. Look, I can't fucking make it up. It's this exact same message that came out the first time. So I have a very specific message for somebody that is watching this. Unless you're going to do something, get the fuck up out the energy. How about that, okay? So, trash. Letting go. Throwing out memories. Okay? This person could feel like you just threw them in the trash, and I feel like you felt like this person threw you in the trash. Again, I'm going to say this one more time, whether you personally know me or not, unless you're going to actively make change to physically do something, get the fuck up out the energy, okay? I don't know how else to say it. And I feel like for others of those that resonate with this message, you're in that same energy. You've had enough. You have had enough with the games, with the bullshit. You're done with that. And the reason why this is so frustrating is because there is actual love on the fucking table here. It's the same message that came out earlier, and I didn't want to post it. But here it is again. Okay? So it is what it is. There's real love here, there's real emotions, and there's also real toxicity. So whoever is harboring the toxicity, that needs to change for there to be any change. Okay? So let's just get that cleared up right now. So I do feel like somebody is not in their head. They're not head in the clouds, you know, and I feel like that's your energy. It could be that this person is, it could be that this person is doing reflecting and gaining some more clarity here. You know, this person does want to work things out and compromise with you. But if compromise means what it did in the past, it's a no. So if that resonates with you, then it resonates with you. If not, then leave it, you know. We have obsession, holding on, can't let go, and clinging. And this person, they think about you all the time. You stay on this person's mind. This person could stay on your mind too. Again, there is real love here. And we have signs, spiritual contract, telepathic, dreaming of them. No, I'm talking to someone that, in all honesty, is sick of the telepathic communication. You're tired of it. You're tired of it. Do something. This is bringing me back to that same message, you know, I think I posted yesterday. Actively do something. Don't just be reaching out through the energy. Okay? You're not getting nowhere. You're not getting nowhere with this person, you know, so they're not getting nowhere, you know, with you in the physical realm. So you're moving on, right? Yes, you have love for this person. Yes, this person has love for you. It's giving soulmate. It's giving twin flame. You know, if it comes out, it comes out. Nonetheless, you're sick of the games. It's a huge turnoff. And as long as you feel like this person is still playing games and still throwing your love in the trash can, you want no part of it. You're moving on with your life. You're flying above. You're not even looking and entertaining this chaos or any conflict that comes with it, you know. You have new boo. Seeing someone new, happy place. You know, you very much could have somebody new come into your life. I do see that here. You know, it's one man's trash is another man's treasure, is it not? You know, this person could be drinking or been drinking a lot more as of lately. For some reason, my speech keeps wanting to slur, and I don't know what that is about. But we have sneaky here, fake profile, hiding themselves, plotting social media, and then we have commitment at the bottom. If there's any chance in hell that you're being presented as like an option, you feel like this person's in another commitment somewhere. You don't want no parts of it because, again, there is real love here. So what are you doing, right? That is your energy. What the fuck are you doing? If you're wanting to continue to play games, go play games with somebody else. You got other shit to do. You have such high energy, you know, that you're attracting in love. There's people that admire you from a distance. There's people that admire you in front of your face and don't tell you. You have options out here. No, there is no desperate energy on the board whatsoever, okay? And I am getting that you're just kind of doing you right now. You know, if love approaches you, I feel like you would be open to it. You might be hesitant because you have love for this person and they just want to pull at your heartstrings and then discard you like a fucking snake. You know, excuse me, but you're picking your happiness and I support you in that. I support you choosing yourself. You know? This person is stressed out. This person's very stressed out. Yeah. This person is so stressed out. Like, I can feel it in my joints, in my body, in my shoulders, in my back. And this person has been holding back from you. It's like this person wants to come forward, but they're in this energy of, I don't know. You know, they're procrastinating. And you're guarded. You've put boundaries up. You have your defenses up with this person because of the facade. Because you feel like this person's not being real with you. You feel like this person's heart chakra is blocked. And it very well could be. Again, that's not anything that you can do anything about. That's not your problem. So what are you supposed to do? Allow someone to keep stringing you along and discarding you? No. So this person, look, twin flame, I told you. Mirrored emotions. Reflection of the soul. Oh, Lord help me. Okay. Twin flame. This is your twin flame. That's why it's so stressful. Okay, that's why it's so stressful. And I'm not playing. I don't care for this energy, you know, because the energy isn't cut and dry. Your energy is cut and dry. You're flying high. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about where you're coming from, but it's this other person, you know, and you're not about confusion. It's a turnoff. You're not about somebody holding back from you. It doesn't make you want them more. You know, there's some people out here that they're so used to operating in relationships a certain way. You know, there's so many men out here that's like, oh, just barely give them a little bit of attention. Just give them a few crumbs and it'll drive them crazy and they'll want to just keep chasing after you. Not whoever I'm talking to. It's off-putting. It's a turn-off. Breadcrumbing and trying to string along, you look at that as disgusting. How dare you treat me in such a manner when there's real love on the table here? That you're just holding back. That's control. That's being... That's energy that you're not entertaining is what this is. It's like this person's games are backfiring in some way. Yeah, because you're closed off. You refuse to give in to the bullshit. You know? You're closed off to having your heart strung along. You know? So there's this separation. And this person is longing for you. And your heart does long for this person. It does. But you're not begging this person. You know? You're not chasing this person. And you know that things need to change. Behavior needs to change. Okay? And you're very firm on that. It's non-negotiable. You know? This appreciation, I mean, this person feels it too. This love that you have, this person also feels it, but they run from it. It's almost like this person tries to use that love against you. And you're not playing it no more. The love is still there. But if this person wants to discard it, you will take that love, pour it into yourself, and be patient and wait for somebody new to come along. Twin flame or not. It doesn't mean that you two have to be together, especially if this person is treating you in such a way. It's like this person is trying to subconsciously break you down, but you're too strong for that. We have visit, unexpected visit, phone call, knock, riding by the house. Again, you probably have this person blocked because you're tired of the bullshit. You know, you're tired of the indecision. And it's going to require action on this person's part. The decision is that you will remain closed off until this person steps up and takes action. This person could show up at your house or at your job or bump into you somewhere, okay? I'm getting that this person knows that they can't communicate you through the phone. You know, this person could be riding by your house and just seeing if you're home or not, you know? Seeing if you have somebody else, maybe. Again, I need to take these cards out. But this person could have been dealing with somebody here. This person could have been dealing with a snake. This person that they were dealing with could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or this could be their sign. And this person kept discarding you. Okay? Well, they chose what they chose, right? What are you supposed to do about it? Just sit in the trash? Again, we have call. Unblocking. Look, expressing conversation, unblocking, hearing your voice. This person wants you to unblock them. But again, your decision is to remain closed off until this person steps the fuck up and shows some action. Because you don't trust anything this person says at this point. And the reason why you don't trust a word this person says is because their actions don't match their words. So, you know, that's on them. It is what it is, right? You're not going to spin an illusion. You're not going to convince yourself something otherwise here. You know, you're not wearing rose-colored glasses. You haven't been for a long time. You have been hopeful because, again, this is a twin flame. This is a soul connection. We have many soulmates in this life. We only have one twin flame. Just one. Okay? And for a lot of people, the test and the trials are so intense, and twin flames don't often get on the same page. You know, we're kind of meant to awaken each other in a sense here. But at the same time, you know, a lot of people just feel like it's just too much. You know, the damage, there's so much damage that's done that it's not repairable. Now, I'm not getting that that's the energy here. I'm getting that that's the energy that it was going towards, though. And by you being aware of what this is, because I do feel like you are aware. Maybe this person wasn't. Maybe they were. Either way it goes, I guess it doesn't matter. I feel like by the simple fact that you are aware of what this is, you have been putting these boundaries up because you don't want to view this person in that type of way. You don't want to be just completely disgusted by this person. So you're separating. You've caused a separation here. You're guarding yourself because you feel like there's somebody else here that this person keeps throwing you in the trash for. And that's fine. Let them do them. You know, you'll be open to new love. You don't have to be with your twin flame. We have soulmates, okay? And we have multiple soulmates at that. So it's not that you don't foresee that you'll have that love and that happiness here. You are open to it if it comes to you. If it comes to you. You're not chasing anything. Why would you chase anything? Why would you chase somebody that put you in this energy? It's like manipulation, okay? We have deadline. Running out of time. Can't wait any longer. You know, and this person could feel like their time is up. And maybe it is, maybe it's not. But I do sense here that spiritually, there is a deadline for this person. This person needs to do some shadow work. This person needs to get clear on what they want. So, you know, I am getting a sense here that because of this person's actions or lack of, you know, the divine does have a time frame on this. And if this person doesn't get it together, the divine is going to allow you to align with somebody new. Somebody that does want your love and wants to give you that love back. You know, so I feel like, you know, you're going to come out winning either way. We have evidence, law enforcement, temptation, criminal history, avoiding the 12. I don't know what avoiding the 12 means, but I don't know if it was in this message or the last one, but it said something about somebody could have like some drinking or been drinking. I was slurring my words here. Avoiding the 12, I think of like a 12-step program. But either way it goes, okay? This person is feeling like they're bound up and they're trapped in some sort of way, and they're not. They're not. They have the keys to their own chains here. They're reminiscing, you know. Again, this person is kind of obsessing over you. They admire you. And this is mirror energy, okay? So you reminisce about this person. You have some slight obsessions about this person as well. There's things about this person that you still appreciate and you love. But you're setting strong boundaries because you know your worth. And how dare somebody come in and try to make you feel less than and discard you. Again, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And you know that you're not trash anyways. No. Anything else, Spirit? You have earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You know, this could be, again, your energy, their energy. But what I'm getting off of this is that you want something stable. You want something solid. And you are unsatisfied with the bare minimum. You want reciprocation. And you are losing interest because you are unsatisfied. Look, we have gift, date, letting you know, surprise, thinking of you. That would be a change. You know, I do sense that you want to date this person. But at the same time, if this person's going to keep discarding you, somebody new is going to let you know that they want to date you. And it's going to catch you off guard. And, oh wow, look, we have ravenous, uncontrollable desires. You know, again, you are sought after. You are sought after. And as long as there's some love triangle, secret bullshit here, lustful desires, you know, if that's the energy that this person keeps approaching you in with this fiery, passionate energy, you're going to remain guarded. You see this as a unhealthy risk, and you will maintain this separation because this is trash energy. It is what it is, right? You're not about this third party shit. You know your worth. We have dreams, visiting you, spirit world, receiving downloads and confirmations. You both could be having dreams about each other. I'm getting that this person is reaching out to you energetically. Very much, okay? This person could be mad. You could be mad. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because, again, this action card is what needs to happen. You want something stable. You want something tangible. You want to be able to see that this person is interested in you, and you have been unsatisfied with what you have been shown, and so you have blocked off communication. You've blocked this person. You don't trust their words because their words don't match their actions. So if they want you to trust their words, they're going to have to change their actions. This person could be feeling very overwhelmed in their thoughts, and you could be fucking done with this. You could be, irritated about all of this. Confusion. You're not about it. If this person is feeling confused and running away, you're at the point where you're like, okay, go run where you want to run and stay where you want to stay. Because deep down in your heart, you know what your heart offers this person. Again, love is on the table. And if this person just wants to throw it in the trash, you know that's going to be okay too, because somebody new will come along and somebody new will treat you right. And you're going to cleanse yourself of this energy so you can have that success in your future. We have children, responsibilities, childhood, immaturity, innocence. Okay, if this person has a whole nother family out here, then let them stay with their family as your energy. You're not trying to break anything up here, but you are also very aware that this is your twin flame. So there's healthy boundaries that are being set into place right now for all parties involved. This triangle situation is a no-go. Not with you. They can triangulate somebody else. Look, a family, again, coming out. Okay? This person could have went and started a family with somebody else. We have devotion, can't stop smiling, happiness, feeling complete. This energy is so frustrating, okay? This person could be thinking about you in that type of way. We have denial, not facing the truth, dismissal, refuse to give in, I'm getting that this denial is in a lot of different areas. There's denial that you have had. There's denial that this other person has had. There's denial that people you have been involved with had, and same on this person's side as well, okay? There's a lot of denial going on. But with this union being here, again, this is your twin soul. This person wants a reconciliation. This person wants a second chance to rebuild this, okay? And again, if this person has a whole nother situation over here, the union will never happen. Because you're in this energy of high vibing. You're flying very high, and you're flying above the bullshit. That's why this person doesn't have access to you right now, is because this person is on some bullshit. All right? Now, there is a chance for a union here. I'm not saying that whatever has been going on can't be worked through and worked on. I do feel like you're very open to that. But it's going to require this person to have effort and to make things right. With legal matters and divorce, this person is going to have to end one situation to come towards you. Okay? You're not about to be somebody's side piece. It doesn't matter how much they admire you. And again, this person is reaching out to you telepathically. That's why I said, and initially, if you're not going to do something, get the fuck up out the energy. That is your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're unsatisfied with what you've been shown. Anything else? Telepathic. Admire. Okay? I can do something about it then. Because to who I'm speaking to, and myself personally, tired of the telepathic love. It's not enough anymore. Need something tangible. Need something to manifest in the physical realm. If I'm going to say this, okay? Because I feel like this is also your energy as well. If this person has this telepathic love, it's undeniable, okay? It's undeniable. The love is there. The love has been presented. It's undeniable. If this person is in a whole other relationship, a whole other family, and they are constantly thinking about you and reminiscing about you and trying to snoop on you, this person is cheating on the other person. Even though it's not physical, this person is spiritually cheating on whoever this is. They're being a snake. They could be with a snake, but they're being a snake, okay? You could have seen some snakes here recently. You know, they're all signs. It's all signs, okay? Signs and synchronicities here. You know, and this person is trying to stalk you, watch your videos, whatever it may be, okay? Again, I didn't want to do this message. And it came out again. So it is what it is, all right? This person fucking hiding the truth, they need to expose it. Everything needs to be laid out on the table. Everything. This person needs to get up out this confused state, make a fucking decision, okay? Or get out your energy is where you're at, because you're open to love right now. You're open to being happy, and those are the steps that you're taking. No, this was unsatisfying. And in fact, this was hurtful. This was hurtful. You know, you feel like this person is denying, you know, what they feel for you, and they very well could be. It says, talking behind the back, pettiness, seeking attention. And divine feminine, you know, you have very beautiful energy, okay? And it triggers people. It triggers this person. The fact that your intuition is so strong that you can see through bullshit, that also triggers this person. And look, entrapment, conceiving, pregnancy test. I said something earlier about somebody trying to trap someone. It could be this other party. This could be on your end. This could be on this other person's end. Either way, though, somebody was trying to trap somebody. And it wasn't successful, okay? It was not successful. This very well could have been you. Somebody trying to trap you, okay? Either way, though, you're pouring into yourself. You're aware. You have self-awareness. And you can clearly see how this person is treating you. You know, you're not to be a secret. You're not to be kept hidden in the closet and thrown in the trash. You are the divine feminine here. You're a motherfucking empress here, okay? And it triggers this person because of how strong you are. And it triggers the third party. This love triangle, whatever this shit is, this person is mad as fuck. This third party could be jealous as fuck over you. Why? Because you have self-love. You're standing strong in your boundaries and your power. You and this other person are nothing alike, you know? And if this person has a whole family over here, this person knows about you. This person's like trying to be secretive and shit. And it's got this person pissed as fuck. And I don't blame them. I don't blame this person at all. They have every right to feel hurt and feel upset. Just as you feel hurt and feel upset. Okay? You feel like this person is just playing games and being childish, in and out of their emotions, not being honest. And so you're not communicating with this person. It is what it is. You know, if this person wants the situation to change, they have to make that change. What are you going to do about it? What is this other person going to do about it? You know what I'm saying? So you're cleansing your energy of all of this bullshit because you're welcoming in your abundance. You're welcoming in what is meant for you. You know, this is an emotional burden at this point in time, and you don't want no part of it. You've done a lot of healing. You've made a lot of progress. And if this person is behind, it's not your job to just stand there and wait for this person to catch up, right? You know, so take a breath. Woosah. This energy is aggravating. And look, look at this. The Three of Swords. And does this not look like a triangle? Does this not look like somebody trying to be sneaky and trying to cheat? Yeah. You're not about it. You are not about it. You're not about it. At all. This is such a funny picture. I don't have to explain it. We all know why that's funny with this third party energy. And we have the King of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Yeah, this person needs to make a fucking decision. And not a decision with the wand. Okay? This person needs to have a changed perspective about everything. We have Seven of Pentacles coming out here. That's this person contemplating on whether or not to make an investment. And then we have the World coming out in the reverse. So again, you know, you kind of ended things with this person. There's you put a stop, at least to the communication, okay? And this person doesn't want things to end. You know, with this self-love energy, that's you pouring into yourself because this person isn't pouring into you. So you cut things off with this person, right? This person doesn't want that. This person wants you to be open to them again. But as long as this energy is still around, as long as there's some sort of triangle, that's a no. You want no parts. Stay where you're at. Stay where you're at. If you're unhappy, then do something about it. But you can't have your cake and eat it too. Sorry. Maybe find somebody else. Find somebody else to eat your cake with, right? But it ain't gonna be your twin flame. It's not gonna be your twin. It's not gonna be your twin flame, okay? Find somebody else. The Fool. Yeah. See, you're ready for something new. Now, again, this is your twin. So if this person wants to balance out shit and make things right and make things official and go about this in the correct manner, you are open to the possibilities. But as long as this energy still remains, you're going to be open to new. You're going to be open to new love. We have the Magician. You know, this person is trying to manifest a new beginning with you. The Eight of Wands is quick communication here. And again, the communication seems to be blocked. So this person would have to make action. And not impulsive action either. And the action would have to bring some form of clarity and some form of truth. Okay? Judgment is on the bottom here. You've already made a judgment call. You know? You've already made a judgment call on this situation. You did what you felt like you needed to do. Okay? You look at this triangle energy as fucking disgusting. You do. And you're open to having a key to something new. You're open to a new door being open here. Now, whether it be this person or somebody new, you know, it doesn't matter. You're open to receiving what you deserve and what you're worthy of. You know, you're working on, you could be working on something, but you're worthy of somebody wanting to work with you and build with you. Somebody that wants to build a life with you. Help you, collaborate with you. Team effort, right? Not some one-sided shit. Yeah, and because it's been one-sided shit, you know, you've been left disappointed. You've felt hurt by this, so you're moving forward. Again, you're moving on. And it really is just up to this person whether or not they're going to set down their burdens and do anything about it. You know? This person is thinking. This person is thinking of their emotions that they have for you, you know, and they are being guided. But is it enough? Is the energy that you're coming from? Because you can only go off of what you can see. You know, you've been working and operating in, I'm going to say, the ethers for quite some time now, and it's not enough. You're tired of it. Again, with this telepathic communication, you're like, I'm sick of it, you know, because you telepathically communicating and sending energy and shit when you have a whole fucking family over here. You're still cheating on this person, even though it's not physically. You are spiritually and emotionally and mentally cheating on this person. How can you trust that, right? This person, there's been broken trust here because of the way that this person has approached you. Doesn't mean that this person cannot turn that around, okay? This person is trying to manifest a new beginning here, but so are you. You know, Ten of Pentacles. Okay? I'm not saying that this can't work out. I'm not saying that this can't happen. You know, you are in very beautiful divine energy here. You are a guiding light to this person. And let's focus on this card real quick. You know, it's like you were very clear about what this person needed to do, or what, maybe not what they needed to do, but you're very clear on what you will tolerate, what you will not, what you will entertain, you know, what you like, what you don't like. Nobody likes being in a third-party situation when there's love on the table here. Again, it has put a very bitter taste in your mouth, you know? And this image here, I love this image. And this is where this person is right now, okay? See this wet pussy, this wet cat? All right? This is where this person is. And it's because of their intentions, it's because of their past actions, it's because of the way that they approached you and how they have been coming at you. And basically what I'm getting is, you know, trying to get this person to do something that they don't want to do is like trying to baptize a cat. I relate to that. You ain't getting me to do shit that I don't want to do, okay? Well, this cat's kind of going through their own baptism here right now, all right? This person is going through a lot. But we have this home, okay? We have this home and this shadiness, and this person is having to sit with themselves. This person is having to sit with themselves. You know, what is it that you truly want? Because if you want 10 of Pentacles with this person that you're with, then nurture that and grow that. If you want the 10 of Pentacles with your twin flame, then you need to get right and nurture that, right? You need to come correct. Two of Swords. That's stalemate energy. You weren't getting nowhere with this person, so you walked away. Good for you, you know? Good for you. And really, I see that you're focusing on work. You're focusing on your money right now. You know, it's not like you're out here trying to find love. You could be dating, but I'm not getting that the energy of like you searching for love. You know? Again, I'm getting the energy that you're out there. You know, you're putting yourself out there. But this person is going to have to actively come towards you. If this person wants anything to turn around, this person knows what they need to do. That's why they're at this mental crossroads here. This person is at a crossroads. And you're not about the confusion. The second that you felt confusion, you said peace out. You know, again, this person is hanging on to you, and you are hanging on to this person. Why? Because you are twin flames. You are connected through spirit, through the soul, you know. You are each other's half. And there's been nothing but disappointment with this energy right here. And this person is feeling ashamed. They do. I mean, we had the Chariot. We have the Two of Cups here. You know, this is soul union. This is, you know what this is. You know what this is. But this person has to show you something here. You're not entertaining this in the astral anymore. You're not entertaining this in the 5D and the ethers. You're not, I feel like whatever telepathic communication you could be getting from this person, you're either not responding back to it energetically, or you're snipping. Like, you got like some anger, you got some bite to you. And, you know, it's because you're frustrated with this. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Exactly. You know, you are independent, you are single. You can take care of yourself. You got your own shit going on, you know? And this person needs to also be independent and single, okay? You're not going to be no third wheel. You're not going to be no third party. This is a twin flame union here. You're not downplaying it, and you're not going to be discarded in the trash. You're either going to have reciprocity, or there's going to be nothing. Okay? And I do feel like the wheel is turning here. I do feel like that this person does want to give you reciprocity. This person does want to give back to you. You know, we have the moon. Their intuition is telling them what they need to do to make things right. There's also this sense of this person feeling like maybe this is an illusion. Maybe they don't trust the feelings and the thoughts that they have for you. But again, there's this shadow work. This person needs to do some introspection here. You know, there's unconscious fears that are keeping this person in toxicity. And they need to reflect on that and transmute it, grow through it, okay? Cleanse that energy. You have to cleanse the negative shit for there to be abundance in this situation together, okay? Because one person here is loyal and the other person is not. And that is a conflict of morals and values. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this person needs to work on it. This person needs to work on disciplining themselves, you know, because everything they've done is leading them to this Ten of Swords energy, and that is the energy that they put you in as well. Now, I do feel like this person is coming around, okay? How soon and quickly they're coming around, I don't know, because this person is needing to go into Hermit energy here, and that energy can take some time. You know, there is no time limit here. Oh, look at this. I just said needs to take time. It says needs time, takes time. In cycles, time heals progress. Okay, this person needs all the time that they can get. But I'm also getting that there is some sort of a deadline here. You know, this person can't just keep letting your clock tick away, okay? Like this person, like trying to let your clock run out. You're not allowing that, and neither is the divine here. While yes, this is your twin flame, if this person doesn't start doing the work, if this person doesn't start reflecting and making active changes, then you will be aligned with somebody here that aligns with you, that is good for you. We have not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundary, still angry. This is you. You know, you're not trying to hear what this person has to say because their words don't match their actions. Okay, this person needs to start showing you, physically showing you, okay, and then things will improve. You're not trying to hear the bullshit. You're not trying to hear the lies. We have the Hammer, rebuilding, repetitive, persistent, working on it, you know, and this coming out in the reverse, I don't usually read these in the reverse, but the way that it came through was like, you're putting the hammer down. You have made a judgment call. Get right or go on. Okay? You don't have time for the bullshit. You don't have time for this person to continue sabotaging this energy, pretending like they want to rebuild something and not doing it. You know? Mirror. Again, introspection. This person is needing to reflect. This person could be reflecting right now, okay? I'm not going to dismiss that this person is going to make some sort of change and effort here, because in all honesty, I do feel like this person does feel very burdened and weighed down by whatever they have going on in their life right now. And they can really only hold that weight for so long, okay? So this reflection is going to happen at some point in time anyways. And then the runner. Runner in a codependent relationship, okay? Look, it's as clear as day, you know? We have butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, stabbed in the back, right? This is the energy that would need to be transformed. You know, this runner has been stabbing you in the back, and I'm going to say many shapes, many different ways. And they want to transform this. They don't know how, but they do know how. It's an excuse. This person is just giving an excuse like they don't know what to do. But they know exactly what they have to do. And you feel like, you know, maybe you are bringing this person more confusion, okay? That might not resonate for all of you, but for some of you, you could feel like, okay, you know, if this person is confused, let me take myself out the picture. Let's see how confused they are then, you know? Yeah, not enough. You're frustrated in this relationship. There's sabotaging and fear and ego issues here, you know? It's not enough. It's not enough. It's left you heartbroken. It's left you in a lower vibration, and you're not about to have somebody throw you off balance. You know, you have a lot of beautiful things coming towards you because your energy is beautiful. So you're bound to attract success and abundance and fortune, you know. There's this pureness within your energy here. And you're not about to allow this person to muddy that up. You know, so come correct or don't come at all. A healthy choice. You're making a healthy choice for yourself. Now, this person could be reflecting on what is the healthy choice for them. That could be part of the shadow work and this introspection that this person is doing. We have palm tree, and then we have the golden mirror. You know, stability, security, growth. You know, that's something strong, that's something stable. You know, you could live in the tropics or near water. Then we have this golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided relationship and love bombing. This person is very aware of how they stabbed you in the back, just as you're aware of how they stabbed you in the back. You know, and you're ascending. You're preparing for union. Whether it be with this person or not, that's kind of on this person, is it not? You know, you're ascending. If this person wants to heal things between the two of you, they need to get rid of the toxic relationship and they need to rise from the ashes. They need to transform, they need to grow, and they need to have a clear set mind frame, okay? I am getting that this person wants happiness. This person does want to be with you. This person does enjoy your company and your presence. But if they're not showing you that, they're showing you the opposite of that, well, then that's all nice and dandy, but what does it matter, right? Okay? So, you know, as far as you're concerned, you're moving towards your happiness. If this person wants to be a part of it, then they will take the action and be a part of it. You know, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. This is your twin flame. You both have keys to each other's hearts here, but you're not about to fucking chase somebody who is not available. It's ridiculous, yeah. And here this clock is again, all right? This person needs all the time that they can get to heal things and make progress, but you're not in the energy of just sitting around and letting this person just milk your clock to nothing, you know? You're moving forward with your life as well. It's not your fault that this person has been twiddling their thumbs for as long as they have been. And I don't know how long this has been going on. For some of you, this could be pretty fresh. For others of you, this could have been going on for years now. So there's been more than enough time to fucking do something, right? There's been more than enough time. You know, so yeah, you're focusing on yourself. You're healing yourself. This person is needing to do this too. This person could be in the energy right now of like isolation. This person could be trying to really work on these shadows and really do some introspection here. You know, I am getting that it is within this person. Again, we have the clock. This person is asking you to give them more time. That's what this is. This person is asking you to give them more time. They're afraid that you're going to move on. Okay? They're afraid that you're going to move on. This person is wanting to energetically chase you. Okay? But this person needs to make real decisions here. You know, this karmic relationship, letting go and loving you, you're looking at this person as if they're karmic because of the energy that they've been operating in. It's been karmic. Twin flame or no twin flame, you know, you're aware of the dynamic here, okay? And unless that karmic energy is severed, you are going to continue to ascend. You're going to continue to move forward. You know, you're not going to be a one-night stand. That's karmic. You're not in the business of karmic energy. Yeah, it's snake. You know, this person is still dealing with other people, then let them deal with other people. You know, that's your energy. You know, do what you want to do. Now, it says the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. There's a lot of different scenarios coming out with this, but this is ultimately what would need to happen. That whatever this other relationship is would need to be completely over, no looking back, and grow and transform from that for you two to come together. But again, more energy here. You're looking at this person as a karmic right now because this person is operating in karmic energy. So you're looking at this as like, okay, well, I guess it's over, you know? I'm going to grow and transform my life, right? Mirroring energy. Okay, this is your twin. And it gets complicated. It does. We have the love call, the dragonfly, and love comes out again. You know, you and this person very much love each other. You do. But there are things that need to be discussed. There are things that need to come to light. There is honesty and truth that needs to be spoken. And more importantly, there is action that needs to be shown to back up those words. Okay? There is unconditional love here. There is a oneness. But this self-love energy, you know, that's you. You're loving on yourself because this person is wanting to hide in the shadows and do shit in the dark. You know, this person is watching you, by the way. Whether they're driving by your house or whatever it may be, this person has a way to watch you somehow, all right? And you feel like this person doesn't love themselves for staying in a situation where they don't want to be. You feel like this person is settling, and you know that's on them. I feel like you're somebody that you've already been through energy like that, and you're not settling. Twin flame or no twin flame, you're not settling for less than what you deserve. You know, you've been heartbroken. You've been deeply hurt by all of this. You know, you've had to do your own healing from this person. And I feel like this person is feeling heartbroken too. You know, there is romance. There's nostalgia. This person is reminiscing of the times that you had spent together. You know, this person does want to talk to you, but this person keeps approaching you wearing this mask. So you're like, okay, well, I'm not getting nowhere. So you do you, boo, and I'm going to go this way. Okay. So it's very clear, you know, that you're setting yourself first. You're making yourself a priority, as you should. You're not letting somebody drag you into any toxic bullshit or anything like that, you know? And I love that. I love that because you know your worth. You know, you're not going to be settling and dragged into some stupid shit, you know? You're ascending, and this person just needs to meet you where you're at. You know, this person needs to ascend as well. If you're what they want, you know, they'll take the action, they'll make the changes, you know? What we focus our attention on, what we give our time to, what we prioritize is what is important to us. So if this person never prioritized you, never spent time with you, that told you right there where you were on this person's priority list. Again, this feeling like you were discarded in the trash energy. You're not staying in the trash because you're not trash. You know, you're open to new love. Whether it be this person get their shit together and come the correct way, or they stay where the fuck they're at and you have somebody new come towards you, a new soulmate. Either way, honey, you win. You win either way. So I definitely feel like you're not too stressed about that. You're not stressing out about love. It says door to ancestors. Legacy, roots, wisdom, connection, guidance. You know, Spirit has been trying to help you and this person. Okay? Again, it's not like a cut and dry type of deal here. And visions, foresight, revelation, prophecy, sight, you know, both of you are becoming aware of what this connection is that's being illuminated. And you know, really, it's on this person. You know, you have a vision for yourself here. And the vision for yourself does not include heartache, does not include confusion. It does not include having to look over your shoulder and drama and chaos. The vision does not include that. And so this person approaching you, you know, the reason why you blocked this person is because you had foresight. The math wasn't mathin'. Something fell off. You trusted that, even though it made you feel heartbroken. And trust your vision. Trust what you're seeing. You know, you're being guided. Both of you are. You have door to miracles, blessings, extraordinary, divine, you know, and hope. So, encourage, okay? I do feel like this person may come around, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done. You know, this person needs to get very clear about what they want so they can be intentional in how they proceed. Whether it be with you or somebody else, it doesn't matter. This person needs to get some sort of clarity, and this person needs to, let me just say this, you're an Empress energy. This person needs to step up to that Emperor energy, okay? This person needs to be determined. This person needs to take action. This person needs to be stable, needs to be decisive. Okay? If this person loves you, this person will protect you, right? And you've not been shown that. If anything, you felt like this person not only threw you in the trash, but they threw you to the snakes, they threw you to the wolves. This person has a lot of shit that they need to come up off of. There's apologies that need to be had. There's things that need to be discussed. This is not a situation that things can be swept up under the rug. But this is something that can be healed. This is your twin. There is understanding. There is compassion. There is love here. But there's also shadows. There's reflection. There's awakenings, okay? So I feel like by you blocking this person was in your own way, you trying to preserve what this is. You're trying to prevent this person from breaking this down any further, you know, because again, you already have a bad taste in your mouth, and the love is there. It's undeniable, you know. So I do feel like that this blocked communication is protection for this relationship, for this union. You know, you're not, you see the damage that this person is creating here, and you're trying to preserve it. Now, that preserve is that hope energy that I'm getting. Okay? But I want to just say one more time, you're not sitting around and letting this person run your clock out. And the divine is not going to allow that either. While this person does need time to heal and take care of business, there is a deadline to this. There is a deadline. If this person continues to just procrastinate and not do anything, best believe that you will be aligned with somebody that will give you equal give and take, somebody that will reciprocate the love that you have to offer. And your energy is that inner knowing, you know, that everything is going to be fine. Again, you're going to win regardless. You win regardless, whether it be you and this person finally get on the same page and things work out, or this person drop the ball and lose you forever and you have a new soulmate come in. You know, there are choices that need to be made here. We always have a choice. So I hope this message helped. And until next time, bye.